Alright guys, so for this one we've got a banded kettlebell swing. Now firstly I'm going to take you through a normal or traditional kettlebell swing and how that should look, and then we can talk about adding the band in, okay? So first things first is a kettlebell swing is a horizontal force production exercise. We're looking at hip hinging, which means we're breaking from the hips back towards the wall, okay? The second part is that we want to make sure that we're locking our shoulder blades back and down. So our lats here, they'll drag our shoulder down. So we want to imagine we're squeezing those down as tight as we can, okay? Once our hips here hinge back and we're locking the lats, we then want to make sure that we've got some physical contact with the inner part of our arm to the inner part of our thigh, okay? Last thing I want to see is that you're hanging your kettlebell down to your knees or down to your ankles, as that's just going to bring in your lower back, okay? So we're going to try and keep it as close as possible to our hips, and that's where we produce our force and our power, okay? With your kettlebell, you don't need to get above shoulder height, okay? All I'm worried about is sending it out on horizontal or like a pendulum-like shape, okay? So no need to get right up overhead. Once it gets into here, start your hinge back and back, explode forward, okay? Now, I would suggest practicing with a lighter weight first with your kettlebell, and then starting to progress in your speed and obviously your weight and the bands, okay? So with the band, all you're going to do is wrap it around. This is going to make it a bit harder on the recoil, on the eccentric phase of the lift, so that you've got to then overcome more force to produce a concentric force and to shoot it forward, okay? So, hopping into the band, I like to get at least shoulder width apart. So I'm right underneath those kind of shoulders. From here, I do a little dummy swing to start, and then I'll go into my proper swings. We want this to be nice and poppy, nice and fast, really explosive. So little dummy swing to begin, and then your next movement, okay? So dummy swing, and then snap. Good. Want to be nice and aggressive with that movement. It's really powerful. Remember, we're coming out on the horizontal, we're keeping it close, and we're locking those lats down in place, okay?